Hello and welcome to this MCM Manchester edition of the FBF News Recap. Unfortunately slightly delayed because all of the gear was being prepared for Manchester MCM. I couldn't actually do the news recap yesterday. So I'm going to take a look back at last week's news and look forward to next week's new releases on my way home from Manchester MCM, which is going to be very interesting for me. Coming out next week we have the second in the Xbox Live Summer of Arcade Games, Racketeer, the Kinect-enabled tower destroying game. And that about covers it for new releases next week. I will see you on the train where I will be looking back at the news. In the near future, Blizzard are going to be introducing new limits on Diablo 3 games, limiting the number of games that a player can start in a currently unspecified time frame. Blizzard has previously restricted players who bought the game digitally, and still restricts access and progress that they can make for the first 72 hours that they own the game if they purchased it digitally. If you're a player of Knights of the Old Republic and playing the new MMO, The Old Republic, then you'll be happy to know that everybody's favourite assassination droid, the HK-51, is making his way into the Old Republic at some point in the near future. The announcement trailer shows a factory of droids that have been lost for some time, which seems to indicate that there's going to be a quest to acquire one of these lost droids for your team before the opposing forces manages to secure it for themselves. The trailer also shows that HK has not lost his trademark speech, announcing the intention or the tone of speech before saying a sentence, in a manner that inspired the deadpan L-Core race in Mass Effect. This week our friends over at Runescape surpassed 200 million player accounts over their entire lifetime. Over the 11 years that the game has been active, it has found homes in 150 different countries. If the players of Runescape separated from the rest of the world and formed their own country, they would be the 5th largest based on population. And all of those players in the game have racked an intense 443 billion minutes of gameplay. Jagex will be marking the milestone with special in-game events which include a newly discovered race of demons who have health of over 200 million HP. This epic demon can only be defeated with a special item that is given out in the game, and successful demon hunters will be rewarded with a unique item that they can only get by slaying the demon. And finally for this week, Blizzard have launched a new Refer a Friend scheme for World of Warcraft. If you manage to lure a buddy into the MMO, you'll be rewarded with a pretty unique flying mount yourself. The scheme replaces the X-53 touring rocket, which can no longer be gained in-game at the moment, although you do keep hold of any that you've already unlocked. The new flying mount is called the Obsidian Nightwing and turns you into a large flying panther-like creature. And when you are shapeshifted, you can travel with a pal on your back. You will also get bonus XP if you team up, and if your mate does buy a subscription, you will get 30 days for free.